time now for the State of the Aquarium address with your host, Paul. Brought to you this week by Repashy Foods. Hey gang, Paul here, coming to you live again on our very rainy Saturday afternoon, the end of July 2012. As we know, the Olympics are in full swing, but my own fish keeping efforts are about to kick it up a notch, as I just got my first shipment of Repashy Superfoods Spawn and Grow. As you can see, I went for the industrial size bag, since it's going to be for my fish room and for breeding my angelfish and stuff. So I figured I'd jump in with both feet and go for the industrial size bag. Now I'm going to whip up a quick batch here. I'm going to make about a cup of the superfood, a cup of the gel. So I'm going to follow the directions of the 3-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to use quarter cup of the mix to 3/4 cup of boiling hot water, and then I'm going to put it in this mold right here. And as you can see, I've taken the mold. By the way, with the fish design, I got at IKEA for $1. It's nice silicone mold. Should come in really handy. It's nice and smooth on the inside, so the mold will come right out of the mix will come right out of the mold. But following another suggestion that I saw on the internet someplace, browsing around through the YouTubes, taking a piece of dental floss like this. Basically, I tied one loop into one end and another loop into the other end, and set that down in the mold right there like that. And what that'll let me do is that will stay, the part that's in the mold will embed itself and get surrounded by the fish food, and then the other end I just tie off to a piece of string and hang in the front of the tank, or wherever I want to put it in the tank. It will let whatever level I need to be in order to feed my fish. Now for stuff like my community tank, like my 65 and my 20, where I've got fish feeding at multiple levels, I'll probably divide one of these molds in half and drop one chunk down to the bottom for like my Corydoras and my yo-yo loaches, and the shrimp and stuff, and then the others I'll suspend at like mid-level for like the angelfish and for my cardinal tetras and white clouds and swordtails in my 65 gallon, and the rasboras and cherry barbs and swordtails in my 65. And then I'll take one of the fish without the string and sink that right to the bottom for my guppy tank, so that all the fry can just come to one location and chow down. But as you can see, I got everything all ready to go, and I'll be back in a little bit once I got the mold loaded up. I'm just gonna take the video, with the before and the after, so that I can, work with two hands instead of holding the camera and trying to shoot and do everything. So I'll be back in a little bit and show you the completed mold. Probably be showing you this live from my kitchen. So see you in a bit. Talk to you. And we're back. So as you can see, I've already loaded up the mold, mixed it, followed the instructions, and just got to let that cool and set up, but it's already firm. Just want to make sure it's firm to the core. So I'll let that cool, probably go throw that in the refrigerator for about half hour or so. And let's see, now what I'll do is, once this is done cooling, then I can just pop it out and hang it in the tanks. But in the meantime, I did have some extra left over that I just put on a plate and let cool. And what do you call it? Put that in the guppy tank. Dropped it in and figured let you see exactly how they like it. And I think that's a guppy feeding frenzy. It's I mean, they are tearing at that like it's going out of style. So should be interesting to see how the rest of the fish like it. But if this is any what's the word I'm looking for? Any indication of how they're gonna like it? I think that this is gonna be the start of a very, very beautiful friendship. I mean, look at that female just tear into that. I mean, it's pretty awesome. But just give me a second. I'm gonna tear off another piece and see how the Emperor Tetras like it. See, I just had some leftovers here. Just gonna tear off a piece. Open the tank up and didn't want it to fall there, but we'll see. And we'll come back to that. Break off a piece for my community tank over here. Okay. Okay, guys. Drop that in right there. And give them a chance to figure out what it is. And the rest I'll put in the community tank. Hey guys. Just let that sit right there. They should start picking at it. Well, already you can see the Emperor Tetras are tearing it to shreds. They like it. This community tank, I think I'm going to have to hang it from, well, they'll find it. That, and I really need to take a lawnmower to that dwarf sage. It's just getting out of control. But they'll find it. And let's see. Already my Amano shrimps found it. And yeah, everybody else is coming over to take a look. Oh yeah. The Corys have found it. Yeah, I think this is going to be popular for all my tanks, especially once I get this area dwarf sage cleared out and get everybody eating on that. Once that hardens up, I think, oh, there we go. Swordtails have found it. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to suspend this stuff in this tank because there are some fish like the SotAA tetra and the black phantom tetra that feed mid range, so I'm gonna have to hang it in the tank. But I think this is gonna be a good thing for my tanks. So, alrighty, and then we'll just come back to the guppy feeding frenzy here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Look at that. No, this won't stay in the tank very long. But yeah, so I think judging by the reaction of these guys, this is going to be a winner. Can't wait to see how the angelfish tear into this. So just giving you a quick update. Feeding time at the office tanks. Next video will be feeding time at the 210 and update on the 210 as well, showing one of the pairs mated, and the fry, their eggs are now at wriggler stage, but I got to get them out of that. I got to get the wrigglers out of that tank and into a tank of their own. Otherwise, they're never going to survive. Probably the next day or two. Certainly not overnight, unless I leave the tank on all night, and I don't want to do that because that'll cause too many problems with algae. So, but yeah, I think Mr. Repashy's got a winner here. So, take it easy, guys. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.